Aviation is proof that, given the will, humans have the capacity to achieve everything. However, things can go wrong as often as they go right, and here's a big selection of both. No airport official should ever have to shout the word duck. This is a specific kind of stall known as a spin, only recommended for planes with a good supply of vomit bags.
Go. Look at the airspeed.
Yeah.
And call out whether it's stable or not.
It's scaring me.
5,000. Okay, coming up to 4.5.
Yeah.
So hands on the dash.
Hands on the dash.
Opposite rudder. Push that rudder. Push that rudder. Push it. Push. 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 Push.
Push, push.
There you go. Now grab the stick.
Grab
pull
the
out
stick.
the dive.
Kind of hell.
Okay, which bright spark decided to build a beach here? What happens to military planes that have to stay in flight for a long time but still need refueling? This! Snow? A muddy field? Yeah, of course I can take off from here. No problem. Something tells me that the owner of that house doesn't have a very quiet life. That's right, Back to the Future fans. Hoverboards are now officially here. When being at the foot of a waterfall just isn't exciting enough for you. If you've got a fear of flying during a thunderstorm, then don't watch this. A great view, although maybe he's flying a little too close. Not a view you usually expect to see from your garden. Painting without a canvas, or paint. An avalanche triggered by a helicopter. Believe it or not, this is to prevent accidents. From this clip, we can be pretty sure that there's a pretty bad fire nearby. I think it's fair to say that this was a slightly bumpy landing. Slicing through the clouds like a hot knife through butter. A close call, and not a great thing to see from your window seat. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's oldest flying airplane, from 1909. These things are part plane, part firework. It's always important to make a good entrance. Okay, that's more than a little freaky. Why aren't they moving? Here's a pilot who really knows how to dump flares with flair. Need some help to trim those hard-to-reach branches? Why not try this method? The US Navy Blue Angels. If they can fly like this even in peacetime, then you know they're doing a good job. Nothing can defy physics quite like an F-22 Raptor. It's hard to know whether that smoke is all just part of the show or an emergency. Well, that's just showing off now, isn't it? Plane? We don't need a stinking plane. When you just wanted to film Big Ben, but end up capturing something even more impressive. If you can make your plane dance in the sky, then you may just be a skilled pilot. This has very obviously been designed for one very specific purpose. Visibility doesn't get much lower than this. Who said that football games can be a little over the top sometimes? Nothing exciting to see here.
You've got to be kidding me. Are you kidding?
I thought that Red Bull gives you wings was just an advertising slogan, not something backed up with evidence. Yep, the future is here. This thing is designed for your commute to work. I mean, I would imagine there's literally no other way to do this job. There are impressive displays of stunt flying, and then there's this.
As the red and the blue come on, Red Bull bends the formation around to the right, making it even more difficult for Red 7-8 to keep that great roll and rhythm going.
Who needs an airport when you've got a conveniently placed river? Believe it or not, in a few years, you may actually be able to buy one of these for yourself. An Emirates flight, followed by 2 passengers who didn't get to gate in time to board. And if you look to your left, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see the fiery hellscape of Mordor. This takes even more precision than threading a needle does. You know you've landed a good job when your workplace training takes place in the Alps. Ah, there's nothing like a nice relaxing day at the beach. Next stop, the sun. Here's why the seat with the extra legroom isn't always the best choice. Have you ever wondered how it feels to be in a helicopter that crashed into the sea? No? Well, we're gonna show you anyway. DHL seems to take as much care with their planes as they do with our packages. Now this is some precise flying. And you thought that Transformers was just a work of fiction. Well, there's a sight guaranteed to make you drive off the road. Cutting a ribbon with a plane? Too easy. Let me try it upside down. How big is this helicopter? Well, it can lift a tank. Does that answer your question? I wonder if it beeps when it reverses. A fire helicopter doing exactly what it's supposed to do and achieving its objective. It's almost like he's switched off the concept of gravity. Most pilots would be worried by the sight of their wings on fire. Not this guy. This is called rocket-assisted takeoff, and it's pretty terrifying. For an air display, this is definitely the best seat in the house. A job that really requires a head for heights. It's almost like they planned it this way. Synchronized plane dancing. This is how Jackson Pollock paintings would look like if he had a pilot's license. Don't you hate it when there's just not enough runway? Making your friends fly. It's a good party trick. Aw, a nice little family day out. Are these all model aircraft? Or an infestation of really weird insects? What's more worrying? The lightning? Or the fact that he looks like he was asleep? This location is a plane spotter's dream. 2 armored cars? Ha! How about giving me a real challenge? They could probably reach out of the cockpit window and give each other a high five. Humanitarian aid being dropped over Gaza. A much-needed function for a pilot right now. A pretty extreme way to deal with an illegally parked car. Is it the 4th of July? Or November the 5th? Or are they just on fire? Is this good or is this bad? I mean, it doesn't look good. The kind of thing that make you never want to fly again. If God had meant man to fly, he would have given him a boat? Yeah, a helicopter seems like a great way to deliver an AC unit. Or maybe not. Even just watching this landing makes me queasy. Let's just hope this was part of an air show. Otherwise, this is no time to get your phone out. You've ever heard of road rage? Well, here's some air rage, but on the ground. It's just one of those old planes that needs a little tough love every now and then.
Thanks. All right, perfect. That's a good safety harness right there. Always prepared. Yeah.
A relatively happy ending, given the catastrophic engine failure. I'm pretty sure the nose of the plane shouldn't be used as a brake. And now it's time for you to help Akimbo's popularity skyrocket by clicking subscribe.